Hi, we are from Group 7 and we want to present about the Business Account Report from FERRY Cafe. The group member are first, Siti Nur AMISHA binti Abdul Azim. Second, Siti NABILAH binti AZMAN. Third, Nur ALIA NATASHA binti ABDUL BAKRI. Fourth, Wan Amir HAMZAH bin Wan Muhammad ROSLEE. This content start from background, next, business characteristic, then classification of item in business, next, recording process, and last, strength and weakness. The background. This business name are FERRY Cafe. This is sole proprietorship business which is owned by Puan Siti Khadijah. This type of business are F&B, food and beverage business. This cafe are open every day and the customer can have the option to dine in or take away. Business characteristic. First, sole proprietorship. The business is managed and controlled by Puan Khadijah. Capital. This business is contributed by Puan Khadijah using her own money. Customer satisfaction. This business show the feedback of customer in social media like Facebook. Profit or loss. Profit in the business belong to Puan Khadijah and any loss incurred will be responsible for her, legal and all full. This business registered under SSM.
I would like to present about the classification of business items. 5 elements of accounting in managing the business provide extremely useful information to the user in the form of writing reports that company at a specific periods. The 5 business classification items are assets, expenses, liabilities, owner equities, and revenues. So we will go through one by one. First is a current assets. Current asset can be defined as something that can be quickly converted into cash. The more the current assets a business has, the better it means it can be survives longer without borrowing money. For the current asset, FERRY Cafe has cash in hand, bank and inventory. Second is for non-current assets. Non-current assets are physically items which have long-term investment and the item lasts over a year and has financial value to a company. Non-current assets cannot be converted into cash easily. The non-current assets in FERRY Cafe business are furniture and second-hand machines. Third is the current liabilities. Current liability, also known as short-term liabilities that need to be paid back without a year. It includes bank overdraft, loans, employee wages, utilities, supplies, invoices and account payable. The current liabilities in FERRY Cafe are account payable. That means Puan Siti Khadijah has purchased on credit to buy their raw food material from Honey Food Sendirian Berhad. They have current liabilities which is account payable. Fourth is a capital. In the sole trading company, the owner contributes the capital to start running the business. Puan Khadijah has brought her second-hand machine Rm 15,000 ringgit and paid staff salary, so that's why capital is also recorded in the business. Last but not least is a revenue. Revenue are the income that the company generates during a period by selling goods or providing service to customer. Calculating the net estimates per month, the business earns as much as 24,000 ringgit. Lastly, expenses. Expenses are the money spent or cost incurred by business activity in their effort to generate revenue. The expenses in FERRY Cafe are advertising expenses, rent expenses, wages expenses, and utility expenses.
I will present about recording process. Accounting cycle is a collective process of identifying, analyzing, and recording the accounting event of a company. Firstly, it starts with source of document. Source document is an original document that contains the details of business transaction. In this case, the source document comes from receipts and invoice. The documents are all safely kept by Ms. Khadijah for future reference. Next is journal. The purpose of journal is to physically or digitally record every business transaction properly and accurately. The owner of Ferry Cafe told that she will record the transaction they have made in their cashbook or journal daily without miss. She record all the transaction by using double entry system. One is ledger. Ledger is an account used to store bookkeeping entries for balance sheet and income statement transactions. Miss Khadijah told us how to prepare the ledger. They will transfer the data from journal into ledger. They are preparing ledger by using Microsoft Excel and will record every transaction at the end of the month. Furthermore, trial balance. The business will make trial balance after ledger. Trial balance is used to ensure the entries in their business system are mathematically correct. For example, they will calculate the balance of each of the ledger accounts, then they will record the debit or credit balance of each of the ledger accounts, then they calculate total of the debit and credit column. Lastly, the business check if the debit is equal to credit or not. Then we move to adjustment trial balance. Adjustment trial balance is made to ensure that the financial statements for the period are accurate and up to date. Okay, move to the next process, financial statement. The business has to prepare financial statements such as statement of profit or loss and statement of financial position. The objective of financial statement are measuring the financial strength of the company and minimize the chance of fraud. Lastly, closing the books. Closing the book in accounting system means returning the balance of your temporary account back to zero. It is required to make sure that the income and expenses from the previous accounting period not carry over to the current accounting period.
Next, strengths and the weakness. Based on our research, we have identified some of the strengths and the weakness. Let's start with the strengths. First, good quality of products. From our research, we know that this business have variety of good quality coffee types and also food to choose from. Second, diversity in sales. The owner always promote variety of sale when new menu available. It attracts and bring more customer to try out other menu that on sales. Third and lastly, good at taking chance to upgrade sales. The owner good at using every platform available to promote the business through social media, advertising, event, web present, and email marketing. Customers are aware of the business through different promotion effects. Next, let's look at the weakness. The first one, low efficiency and high waste. The business poor investment in waste management caused the problem to happen. The owner did not hire any experienced company in reducing the waste management. Lack of awareness of this situation may affect other problem. Second, lack of staff. Because of pandemic shutdown before, the business are struggling to fill out open position. Some of the staff were family members. Third and lastly, a lot of competitors because many restaurants and cafes open nearby. Location of this business is in the center of the town. It's not surprised that new restaurant and cafe to open nearby. Plus, with high demand of this type of business. That's from me. Thank you.